Hey everyone, we're here with Jonathan Grisham. We're going to be interviewing him and talking about his logos and website skills. He actually did my website, the Holloway Home Group, for real estate. And also, he is a past client. Brittany, his wife, bought a home from the Holloway Home Group a few years ago, and they just found out they're going to have a baby too, so that's exciting. It looks like we have our first few viewers. That's awesome. So we're gonna, any questions that you guys may have along the way, please ask. Anything about logos, websites. I know there's a lot of fellow real estate agents out there, so you guys can ask, and any other businesses out there. Yeah, so we'll just get started and start asking some questions. So when did you start Grisham Designs?
Started about 3 years ago. This is
wow.
2015. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how many logos have you done?
I told you it was going to be an estimation, so it's somewhere around 200.
Oh, wow.
To date, yeah.
Oh, wow. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I've seen a lot of them. I watch, you can follow them on Facebook or Instagram, and I've seen a lot of them, and they're really good. You do have some skills. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very cool. So, so how'd you get started with it?
Okay, so I was thinking about this today. Basically, I started as a way to get graphic work done cheaply by doing it myself, because I played in bands for a long time.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to like make our own logos and flyers and stuff like that. And I never really had an aspiration to do more than that until, you know, I kind of just was kind of learning along the way. And then 3 years ago, I thought, well, this would be a cool way to make side income. Yeah. And I didn't really think it was going to do anything, but then it started to get some traction. And I guess just those little success stories kind of fired up my passion for it.
That's awesome.
Along the way. So that's
so cool.
Yeah.
So you started with logos and then went into websites more?
Yes. I was 100% logos at the time. I actually didn't know anything about website coding at that time, and I just kind of learned it along the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I love that. So what's been your favorite logo?
It's one called Love Shot Photography, and
nice.
It's on my website at grishamdesigns.com.
Awesome.
So it's just, if you scroll down a little bit, it's right there. And
very, very cool.
Yeah, I think I have an example of it we could look at in a minute or something.
I love that. And I love your design too. That's a lot of fun. Kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really, really awesome. Let's see if we have some questions now. So we have some hellos and some shout outs. That's awesome. Do you guys have any questions? All right. Good deal. Well,
somebody gave heart eyes there.
Yes, that's Arthur. Good to see you, Arthur.
Is that for you or for
you guys
me?
have a logo, huh? I think it's for you. Awesome. Very cool. Good to see you, Daniel. Very cool. All right. Well, he did do my website. So one of the things I really wanted to do with my website is people to go to the website and know that I sold real estate. So a lot of times you can go to a website and like, what does this person even do? So he really took the time to meet with me and a few different times and really hash out what I was looking for in a website. So people do know when they go to my website that I help people buy homes and sell homes as well. Another thing I wanted was the IDX, which that was something that was newer. So you took time to like research it and be able to add IDX. That way people can search for properties through a website. That way they don't have to go through like Zillow, sync directly to the MLS. So he was able to help me do that. And also just very creative with the graphic designing in there, which I like a lot. And then just what we were passionate about and our mission, I wanted to come across in our website too, which he was able to do as well. Did you want to talk about more about my website?
Yeah, first of all, it was the first website I did where I was doing it for a real estate agent. The IDX thing was a big undertaking, but anything like that is a good challenge.
Yeah.
And then one of the things I remember about your website was you had multiple websites.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
I forgot about that.
And I thought this is a great opportunity to just kind of combine it all into one. And we came up with a really cool tab idea up at the top to say, hey, you know, you cover Shreveport and you cover Middle Tennessee, so we'll just do all that on one website and make it look separate but also together at one time.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that helped. I forgot all about that. Yeah. So that was challenging, I'm sure, to have because I had 2 different websites for both locations, and he was able to combine that together, which was really, really cool. Yay. Awesome. Well, we'd like to show you the website that he created. And if you guys come up with any questions, then we can definitely look at those questions next. Let's see. All right. Did you want to?
Yeah.
I'm going to go up here. Perfect.
I lost the button on there. I don't know where it went down there. Yeah. So we're kind of competing with the lighting a little bit, but that's fine. Basically, one of the things that I wanted to do for Erin is just give the impression of a really clean, updated look for her, because you know, she's very modern, and she has the Instagram, the Facebook, and all that stuff. So I wanted to make sure we tied all of that in and could really show how involved her team is in the community and things like that. So up here at the top, you know, I've tied in the Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for her. And we have her selling, buying tabs, and we can go to a part of the site to talk about her team and things like that. We just wanted some cool buttons. And my wife also came up with a lot of the slogans. Brittany came up with this: home is where the heart is, and your home is at the heart of what we do. Yes. And I thought that was perfect for Erin. And just knowing her for, gosh, it was 2015 when he helped us buy this house. So this came a couple years later. So I knew from experience what she was like and how to make this mirror her as a business owner. So yeah.
Awesome. And that's what we're all about. So people will go to this website and they know what we do. And then it's help and then buy as well.
Yeah. So if you're looking to sell, you can come here and it'll lead you through the process and get you in contact with somebody on Erin's team or Erin herself. And you can also buy by clicking here. It's really awesome. Also, this is a really fun part. On the homepage, you have a total interactive map to see what properties are available for sale in Middle Tennessee and also Shreveport. And you can just type in zip code, and you have filters so you can do by price range and all kinds of fun stuff like that.
And there's our Instagram. So we just had Red Day for Keller Williams. That pops up there. So we try to keep it fun at the same time. But that was really cool how you were able to integrate that. I think people like that a lot when they see it.
Yeah, it's just a really cool, fun, slick website. Yeah. So what was your favorite part about the website?
That's a great question. I like that you put both of them together. I think it's a lot easier for marketing to be able to market just one website and trying to do both. I think trying to make it whole, like one group rather than 2 separate groups, because it is one team. It's just 2 separate locations. Yeah. Very cool. Well, I think we have some questions. Our wonderful director in the background, let us know. Let's see.
We are rock stars.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah. Arthur, you're great. Which was your favorite logo to design?
Yeah, maybe I could pull it up real quick. Oh, it's really difficult to see. It was definitely
it gets darker.
Yeah, Love Shot Photography right here. Anytime I do a logo design, I want to try to come up with something that fits the business owner, but also as a kind of a clever tie-in to their name. So when she said photography and the name was Love Shot, I thought, well, I want to get a heart in a camera somehow. So that's kind of what I did with the little icon there, and just got the heart. And you always want to go for simple. Usually it's the way to go, and that's what I did. So that was one of my favorites to do. Also got the opportunity to make the logo for Smyrna Golf Course.
Oh, nice.
So Smyrna is where Erin helped us buy a house in, where we live currently, and that was really fun as well.
Yeah. Is that where they have like kick golf?
Yeah, I think they did add that in a few years ago.
Oh, we haven't served at youth together. We should add that in there too.
Served at youth together?
Yeah. Awesome. Very good. Let's see if we have any more questions out there. Very, very cool. Well, thanks for joining us. We're going to do this more. Is there 2 more questions our director in the back told us?
Just read them off. Just so.
Here, we'll let you take it from here. So they're your questions.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Rob G. Major asked a question. You could see it. I think, is he the one that asked me that one already?
So how long does logo design usually take?
Okay, so logo design, it varies. But just a bit of transparency, my personality type likes to get things done. So
True story.
But if I have a list of things to do in front of me, I have to get done with it, or I feel uncomfortable. I just can't go to sleep because I'll be thinking about it and things like that. So usually it takes about 2 to 3 days. So that's 2 to 3 days of not sleeping, basically, while I come up with something. And it goes through a revisioning process and things like that. And usually I get maybe 3 or 4 options to somebody based on something, they put together, and we just kind of narrow it down from there. So it's pretty simple process, but
awesome.
A couple days.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's quick.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. And Arthur did ask, what is your website? What's the name of your website?
It is GrishamDesigns.com. GRISHAM designs.com.
There you go. And I'll put it in the comments too.
Yeah.
Is there one more? Oh, goodness. Oh, you answered it. You already put it in there. That's great.
So there's one more on top of that.
How much does it cost? Oh.
How much to create a logo?
So blind.
That was from Daniel. How much to create a logo? Well, there's all this love that's coming in between. Like, people are calling us rock stars, and they're saying, hey, so it's kind of hard to find them. To create a logo, my rate is $100. That's just a flat rate. So, and that gets you all the file types you would need for like t-shirt printing, business cards, anything digital, it'll work for you. So just that flat rate, and I'll get you a logo that you'll love forever. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have my logo yet, but it was already created.
We'll get there.
That would be a new one. Awesome. Very cool. What about for website? How much would that cost?
I typically, that can range depending on how intense the website is, but just a basic informational website, it's going to run about $300 to do that.
Gotcha. So
that'll get you social media connectivity, homepage contact forms, a cool little blog that you can keep people updated with, and a lot of the features that Aaron's website has fits that price range. So the Instagram tie-ins and all that stuff. So, and then the IDX was like mind blowing, but I know how to do it now. It's really not that complicated. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today. Oh, I wanted to leave every one of our interviews with a question. So tell us a fun fact about you.
Oh, you've already said so much. The most fun thing, which I'm just going to repeat it, the most fun thing right now is I'm going to be a dad in November. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome.
And I actually got to use some of my graphic design work on our announcement picture.
Yeah.
And it was the silliest stuff. Like, we were holding a music note, but there was like a weird like colored leaf in the back, so I just removed that out of the picture and stuff like that. But
that's awesome.
It's just a fun way to use that. So
yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
so great. And you used to be in a band. I know you said that.
Yeah.
But what was the name of the band?
10 Pound Hammer. Yeah,
Interesting.
we're on YouTube if you want to search the archives, and that's 10 with TENN, like Tennessee's 10 Pound Hammer. Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't think I've looked that up. Awesome. Everyone, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month. Bye.